Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. My name is Joe. I am here at Old Trafford this morning and the weather is quite pleasant actually. A little bit windy, but you know, what are you going to do? It's overcast, but it feels quite warm. We're going to be talking about Manchester United's UEFA Champions League squad. We're going to be talking about the Ronaldo Effect, and a staggering number of shirts have been sold with his name on the back already. We're also going to be looking at Anthony Elanga continuing his goal-scoring form after he has come back from his injury. Could he be an unexpected star for United this season? Let's get into it. Right then, first up, let's go through Manchester United's UEFA Champions League squad. For anyone who hasn't seen it, we are going with De Gea, Henderson, Heaton, Dalot, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Bailly, Varane, Maguire, Telles, Shaw, Matic, McTominay, Fred, Van der Beek, Mata, Lingard, Pogba, Fernandes, Sancho, Ahmad, Rashford, Martial, Cavani, Ronaldo. And if you want to see that in normal time, go into your settings, click the little wheel, click on that, go on playback speed and do it at 0.5 times speed, and then it'll seem like I just said it like a normal person, but I've got to get it squashed in, got to get it tight. Some notable absentees there: Phil Jones, not in the squad. Another one being Mason Greenwood, who isn't in that list, but that's because you don't have to declare homegrown players as squad players. They don't take up a list in the squad, a number in the squad, and that's because basically, assume you had like 10 injuries, you would have to be able to select from your academy team. So they say, well, if you're from the academy, you don't have to write them down, which basically means you get an extra spot. So Mason Greenwood isn't on that list. Also, Anthony Elanga isn't on that list, but is available, as we said before, to play because of the fact that they are homegrown players, so we can just pick them whenever we want. Again, it's a very strong group. It's basically everyone. Like I said, the main sort of kind of senior absentees are Phil Jones, really. He's this sort of one that, you know, in years gone by would have been on that list, now isn't on that list. But yeah, it's quite exciting. And when you see as well Cristiano Ronaldo in the Champions League, that is one hell of a pedigree that we are getting there. So yeah, fantastic, very exciting. Again, just slow that name down, slow that running order down, hear it back, write it down. Actually, you know what we could do? We could get a little picture on the screen of it all and you can go through it. There we go. Thank you very much. Right, next up then, let's have a look at Anthony Elanga. He is back from injury and he scored a brace last night for Sweden's under-21s. This is a bit of research done by United in Focus, which is a web blog. A little good bit of research this actually. So they've said, delve a little deeper, and his goals across his last few appearances have been non-stop across all levels. Elanga has scored for United's first team against Wolves on the last day of the Premier League season. This followed a brace for United's under-23 game against Derby in the game before that. He then struck 2 goals in United's under-21 games for Sweden, sorry, not United, for Sweden, before netting 2 in 3 games in friendlies for pre-season Manchester United this summer. That means that you had this brace that he scored last night. He's now got 9 goals in his last 9 games, obviously some of those being under-21s, under-23s, pre-season friendlies. You know, they're not going to all go down on his Man United record, but the thing is, we saw from those pre-season games, he is a very good finisher. That one where he's falling backwards and he just guides it into the corner like a young Ruud van Nistelrooy. If he can be doing that for United this season, making his way on those team sheets, getting a few goals as well, we've got a very exciting prospect on our hands, and anyone who's getting 9 goals in 9 games regardless of the competition is obviously doing very well. So well done to Anthony Elanga, coming back off his injury and immediately getting a brace for Sweden's under-23s. And finally then, let's have a little look at what is being dubbed the Ronaldo Effect. So Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Man United. I'm not sure if you heard about it, I'm sure you probably did, and in the last week Manchester United, I think, have gained 4.6 million followers on social media, whereas before that it was like 600,000 in a week, whereas now it's 4 million. That's not even the fun bit. The fun bit is Manchester United have sold 30 million quid's worth of kits in 12 hours following Manchester United's signature of Cristiano Ronaldo. It won't come off the transfer fee. We'll get into that a little bit. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do, but just how it works with who gets the kit money, who makes the money when it's sold, where that money is going to, and why it won't be going to Manchester United. But this is according to lovethesales.com, who track kit sales and shirt sales across thousands of different websites. And apparently, in the 12 hours after Ronaldo's kit was released, fans splashed £32.5 million. Now you can see it's quite a bustling mega store here at Old Trafford this morning. morning. A young lad just gone past with a Ronaldo 7 shirt, and I'm sure a lot of the people in that shop will be getting Ronaldo shirts. They're saying that it's a Premier League record for the most shirts sold in the following 12 hours after a player's announcement. Again, this is from lovethesales.com. They are saying that with United kits emblazoned with the Superstars number costing anywhere from £80 to £110, which, by the way, is ridiculous, that means that anywhere between 295,000 and 406,000 shirts were sold in 12 hours. Now, here's what happens with that. That money doesn't go to United. It's not like, well, we spent 12.5 million on him. We've sold 30 million quid's worth of shirts. That means we're in 18 million profit. It doesn't work like that. I'm sure a lot of you know this, but if you don't, how it works is when Adidas said, here's 750 million quid for 10 years worth of sponsorship, we keep 90% of those sales, or United, should I say, get around 10% or less of the sales of each and every shirt, probably around £5 a shirt mark. Obviously, some of that goes to the retailer. If you're getting it from, Sports Direct, they're keeping some of that. But Adidas keep the lion's share of that, and that basically comes out of what we already paid you. We already paid you 75 million quid a year. You're not having shirt sales as well. So I'm sure the people at Adidas were rubbing their hands together when Manchester United signed Cristiano Ronaldo. 32 million quid's worth of shirts in 12 hours. That's like a movie launch. This is the scale of Cristiano Ronaldo, just a mega star above all proportion, making it by far the highest shirt sale of the summer, even ahead of Jack Grealish, who, what did he cost? 86 million quid more than Ronaldo did. Not bad, is it? Right, that's going to be all from me today. Just a little update here from Old Trafford. If you haven't checked it out already, there is some drag racing going on in the background, but we'll ignore that. And if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check out Howson's Brew yesterday. Stephen Howson back on the channel after a little sabbatical, talking about, I'll be honest, Man United and absolute nonsense. Exactly what you would want. Check out the brew if you haven't already. And if you haven't, head to our merch store as well, paddockmerch.com, for all our latest merch. We've got some Ronaldo stuff, we've got some Fernandes stuff, loads of new things on there. So yeah, paddockmerch.com for all the latest. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you in a bit.